Good morning, everyone. Happy new moon. Happy new moon in Pisces. I am so grateful for every single one of you. We're going to do a card reading for this new moon. And this is a 4-card spread. It's kind of a month ahead reading. And if you are new here, you know that sometimes my tarot readings, a 4-card reading, can sometimes be 10 cards. I'm like a Gemini telling a story when I do my card readings, and it's very much like we need the backstory. We need the backstory of what's going on. And so my intention for today is to offer the most accessible information, the most accessible channels for this community, for the highest and greatest good, for all involved and invested, with no harm coming to any. A clear channel, and the messages that are meant for this community will find them in perfect time. There might have been something that came up for you this week that feels a little bit difficult in a way where I'll explain what's going on, and then we'll talk about the astrology and we'll see what comes through in the cards. So in my practice, before we came to human life, and this is my multidimensional cafe, so I always think of a cafe table. And we sat down and we said to the world, we said to our soul, our higher self, spirit, God, we all sat down and said, I'm going to take on whatever language you have for it. I'm going to take on these soul contracts. I'm going to take on this astrological chart. I'm going to take on this family. They are perfect for me to develop in the earth school. This is the perfect life for me. I'm going to take on these pains, these frustrations, and at that stage, we're not in human form. So we don't know what pain feels like. We don't know what love feels like. We don't know what these emotions feel like. We just say, oh, check, check, check. There's like a checklist of all the human things that we could. I want to be this skin color. I want to be in this relationship. I want to be in this country. I want to speak this language. I want to do these things. All these things. And we decided, wherever we are in this time period, in this moment that we're here together, we said, I will take on this experience. And I will, it's kind of like I'm seeing an exchange, but it's like a barter with you and your higher self and your soul. Say, I'll do this so that I get this. It's kind of like payment, but it's not money. It's like I will experience this so that I will get this. It's kind of like, if you like just waves, where I've experienced hardship because I get blessings later in life. I've experienced beauty and then I've lost it all. And then I experience beauty again and then I've lost, like everything goes through these waves. And so what I feel as though in the astrological validation is that, we're in the middle of the week of Mars went direct on Sunday, Venus is going retrograde on Saturday, and we have the new moon today, and then a few days ago we had Mercury conjunct Saturn. And so there might have been this download. You might feel like, why am I going through this thing? Because your soul decided, I'm having a full body chill, for that to be the payment for you to receive what it is that you need. This could also be, I am going to study, or I'm going to have children with this person, even though we're not meant to be together, so I can bring these souls in. There's something that you are experiencing, and this is not for everyone. This is like for the people that are meant to, like, if this is resonating with you, amazing. If not, it's not for you. That's totally okay. But you might be feeling around this new moon, I have this odd thing that's in front of me, this rocky montage, Sorry, Sybil's playing, so if you can hear her playing, that's what Sybil's playing with. Or she's playing with paper. She's just playing with paper. You might feel like I'm in this odd, rocky montage. Why am I going through this when that's giving me the house that I desire? Why am I going through this pain, but that's leading me towards this financial freedom? Why am I going through this loneliness and that's leading me towards this relationship? Girl, there wasn't money at that table. It's not gonna make sense. It's not gonna make sense. And it doesn't have to. But whatever you're being called right now to really focus on, I want you to double down on it. It's like you have your future image, and then, which is like, I want it to be a paradigm jump that's beyond the how, like that you can't figure out the how. Because if you know how, then you're not shooting high enough, personally. Okay, so this is my backstory. Now we're going to get into the reading. So this is where the situation exists right now. This is how the situation will change from now until the next new moon, which is an eclipse in Aries. Who or what helps the situation, and then the outcome. I love when the world comes up reversed. This is not the first time. I'm obsessed. Absolutely obsessed with this reading right now. I just want to make sure everything's in view before I sit down to talk about it with you. Can you see them all? Gorgeous. Okay. So, it's not like you feel stuck. It's just that you're like, yeah, I can't, whatever I'm manifesting, whatever I'm visualizing, whatever I'm working towards, it's like bigger than. This is really specific for some of you. Some of you are quitting a substance or quitting cigarettes or vaping or whatever it may be. I literally just smelled cigarettes. So, and like, I've been cigarette free for 13 years now, maybe. September 1st is my anniversary. And I was a pack of Marlboro Red 100s a day. So you can do it. But some of you are really leaning into this South Node in Virgo and quitting something. So it could be whatever it is that you are visualizing, manifesting, whatever paradigm hop that you're going through. The payment, the how, is something so different. So different. So she's just like running in circles, chasing her tail on top of a piece of paper. It's just beautiful. I love life so much. Whatever the payment is doesn't make sense, and you're mentally like floundering because it's literally like you're studying a language to buy a house, or you are setting healthy boundaries to receive like complete financial freedom, or you're going through a physical pain to eventually have, like, to be able to quit your job. Like, it's so, one doesn't equal the other type energy. One doesn't equal the other type energy. So how the situation will change is all we know is it's the habit of habit. A lot of people are busting through strange imposter syndrome, but I have a video on, oh my God, what did I call it? I'll put the link for it below. It's like, I'm not copying, I'm just doing the same thing, but my way. It's like this weird imposter syndrome, but like, we need you to do your special. We need you to do your thing. And I don't care if it's perfect. I don't even care if you record it. Like, literally, I don't even care if you record it. No, let me rephrase. I want you to record it. I don't care if you post it. I want you creating whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing. Whether it's, I'm supposed to be a YouTuber or a podcaster or something, or I'm supposed to be doing this, but I don't know how. Just start recording them. You don't have to post them. You don't. Just record them. Just literally be in the act of doing it. When I see the 5 over here, I think of they're holding wiffle ball bats, and it doesn't really hurt, but there's just like, this feels really uncomfortable and I don't really like what's going on over here. This could also be for some people whom are, I don't even like to say the word manifesting, but visualizing, co-creating, and working towards a divine partnership. And you're like, they're going to be this, 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 they're going to be this. Become that. Become that. Yeah. If they're balling out, work towards financial freedom. If they are ripped, go to the gym a little bit more often. If they are grounded, start meditating every single day. Like, become that version of a person, because that everyone on this planet is a reflection of you. So when you start to vibrate at that vibration, naturally that's going to be coming. This is very fascinating. So we'll come back to this, but the outcome, I love the world reversed because this is a solid foundation that we're setting. The world is the last major arcana. We've had this come up before reversed, and I really like this. So having it be reversed is like when the world is straight up, it just says brand new cycle, going back to the Fool and starting all over again. And this is saying I'm actually building the house of my future, of my dreams. It just feels extremely awkward. There's 2 videos, the last 2 videos that I just posted could be very helpful for you. Very, very helpful. And it's fascinating because, usually my all signs readings get the most views, they get the most engagement. And sometimes the videos that are about doing the inner work and about actually like getting in there and shifting your mindset and like rewiring your brain don't get as many views, because this is the work. The obstacle is the path. Doing the thing is the way. And so who or what helps you? I really want to tap into this, because the Queen of Wands, straight up, she's like in her sensual, sexual energy. She's the only queen that has her legs spread wide open, like very, very similar to the Empress in the Tarot de Marseille deck, like just very comfortable and confident in her role. She's divinely protected with the little cat here. So with her being reversed, I just have a feeling that we feel very lonely right now. And that we know what we have to do, but we're like, I have to leave a majority of the people behind to do it. Yeah. You like going through this corridor gets you to the people, gets you to the thing, gets you to the thing. So going through this moment and focusing on what it is that you are being asked to do, like what is the payment? What is the coin? What is the coin? Like, what is the thing that you said, I will do? I will do this to be able to receive this. It's a wonderful thing, and it's something that we talk about when we're doing money manifestation, or we're doing all these different things where that's why I've been having trouble with the word manifesting, because I really like the term co-creation right now, because it says, okay, I am God having a human experience. I'm not going to sit and pray and say, okay, God, please, 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 give me the thing, and then I'll be happy. It's saying, this is the version of myself that I desire to be. I will act as if and become that version. I will co-create with you. It's like saying I'm manifesting $1 million, but I'm just gonna sit in my room, ask for $1 million and do nothing, and have no way for the universe to pay you. It's The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles, a very old book, a very short book, worth your time. It's the most concise, to the point, shoot between the eyes type of a book about money manifestation, because what is yours? Like, the universe is limitless. There is a limitless amount of resources. The universe is limitless. but the money that is yours will be in the hands of others that they will give you for whatever it is that you're offering. Yes, random bits of money come to you when you're open to them, when you are a clear channel for money, but you have to have a funnel. You have to have a means for the universe to say, okay, well, how am I supposed to send you this money? What are you offering to the world? What are you giving to the world in exchange for this? And this could be, like, I've talked to Gemini, I've talked to Libra for so long. I want you getting paid to exist, because when you're at the cafe, when you're at the party, when you're studying and people see you and they're like, oh my God, it's Gemini over there. Look at them. You inspire people by existing. So it doesn't have to make sense, but what are you being called to focus on right now? Simple. It's simple. It's simple. This could be having a YouTube. This could be doing like a TikTok, an Instagram, a Snapchat, like YouTube, whatever. Oh my God, did I say TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, LinkedIn? Like, what is it that you know so effortlessly? So effortlessly. It was the very beginning of a Joe Rogan podcast. It was the Joe Rogan and Wes, I forget his last name, but he was the one that, Billy Carson, like the Billy Carson Wes Huff, I want to say. I'll put the link below. I'll put all the links below for all the things that I'm referencing here. And Joe basically in the introduction was saying, I have a few specialties. That you could wake me up in the middle of the night, shake me awake, slap me across the face, and ask me about, fighting, ask me about comedy, ask me about this, and I could just shake, take a sip of water, and I'll be able to talk about it. I'm an expert on those things. So what are you an expert on that you don't really think about? Mic drop. That you don't even think about. That you're like, yeah, I know that. That's what I want you to be focused on right now. That's how you can give 3-3, and like a real, and you've known this for a while. I love that phrase that's like, the perfect time to have started to post is a year ago, but the second most perfect time is today. And I want you in it. 3. Y'all. Sometimes when that happens, I look for the other 3, but I don't want to right now. 3. When we think of, I know, one part of my brain is like, do it, and the other part is like, stop doing it. Just talk to your community. So the 3 is an opening. It's an explosion. It's, I think of my tripod, where it's the first time that you have a somewhat solid foundation. What are you like? Oh yeah, I could talk about that forever. I've been pulling tarot cards since I was a girl, a child on my meditation table. I had tarot cards. So this breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I could do this. And it's a beautiful way to channel, because you get these images that every single person watching this is going to get a different view of every single one of these. The King of Swords, he's very connected to the Justice card, but do you see how his sword points to the side of action, not straight up of intellect? Yeah. I'm going to post below the Joe Rogan podcast. Just watch the beginning of it, because it was like the first 10 minutes, not even, and the last 2 videos that I just posted, because there's so many of us that might be scared to, okay, I'm going to wrap it up with a bow. There's a thing that you're supposed to focus on to get you over the bridge to the paradigm that you're working towards, that you're manifesting, to you're visualizing. Do that once a day. Starting to open up for the universe to bless you, and for the people around you to get to know you, for the right people to be finding you. On my Monday lives, the lovers have come up almost every single week. So they're out there looking for you, but they're at the yoga class that you're not going to. They're looking for the YouTube videos that you're not posting. Oh my God, I just wish I could show you Sybil, because she's like underneath the tissue paper. Like, it's just so cute. It's just so cute. They're out there. Actually, some of them are working on themselves in the same way that they are trying to be the greatest version of themselves for you. So keep working on yourself to end up being the greatest version of yourself for them. You can't mess it up. When it's your time, it's your time. But what is the thing that you just know how to do? Do more of that. Do more of that. I'll take my own advice and do more all signs readings. If you have a specific thing that you're interested in for the all signs readings, because I do one for the new moon and one for the full moon, I have an all signs reading membership group. If you love the all signs readings and you are one of the people that are doing this deep inner work, those membership groups are for you. My all access and my all signs reading membership groups. And I will try to find one thing every month to do an extra one on as well for you. I'll take my own advice. I'm in it with you. I'm in it with you. I use these for validation. I use the astrology for validation. And I'm going to do a channeled message as well for you, because that is one of my favorite things to do for clients. It's one of my favorite things to do. And I have a full moon channeling and healing membership group as well. But I haven't done a public one in a while, so I think I'm going to do that either tomorrow or Saturday. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But how does this resonate with you? Happy new moon. Keep your intentions and thoughts high. My astrological starter kit on my website has a scripting 101 video in there if you're keen to do some very applicable, accessible things to manifest during the new moon. But just visualize, my friends. You're doing a great job. And let whatever this is, I think everything made sense. I think it was like two things, like the payment for the thing doesn't match the thing, and then whatever it is that you're just effortless as is the thing that you're supposed to be doing more often, so that, like your money can find you, your people can find you, your, partner can find you, like, well, I love you so much.